What's up, YouTube? It's TJ Live 5, and I'm here doing, as the title says, a LaGuardia based airport update. So all the models in this airport update are going to be based off of LaGuardia, and with the exception of this Delta 753, every model in this update has been at LaGuardia at one time or another. Not including this half of the airport. That's just where I put the extra planes that can't, because I got no other place to put them in my room, so I put them over here. It's just this section right here. So this will be a pretty short update, but here I go. So as any aviation person might know, or even if you don't know, I'll tell you, Delta's has a pretty big hub at LaGuardia and Kennedy, of course, but at LaGuardia, equally big hub. And I don't have enough models to properly represent Delta's sheer presence at LaGuardia, but I tried. That's why I put all my Delta models, with the exception of the 330, in this one. So first, the most common plane that I see at LaGuardia at my school, because it's right across the highway from the airport, is the Delta E170. These things, every day, if you're spot for like an hour, you're gonna see one of these. If you don't, that's crazy. So here's Delta E170, one of the most common planes I see at LaGuardia, and that one will be headed to, that one is gonna go to wow, I'm sorry, let me go back to this little list thing I got. That one's gonna go off to DCA. I'm mad I forgot that. Alright, Delta 757-200, and this will head off to Atlanta. Delta MD-90, and this one is gonna head off to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Delta 753, unrealistic, but still in here, and I'll have it head to Atlanta. 767-400 for Delta. I'll have it head off to Atlanta. Reason being is Delta uses they use A319s, Airbus A320s, 75s, MD-80s, MD-90s, all of them. They'll use all those planes on flights between LaGuardia and Atlanta. Same situation for US Airways. Like, mainline US Airways only goes to Charlotte from LaGuardia, and everything else is US Airways Express, so it's kind of weird. But as many flights as US Airways has out of LaGuardia, and they're only going to Charlotte. So here, American Airbus A321. Personally seen this aircraft a couple of times. Love every time I see it. This one is gonna head off to Charlotte. Where else? US Airways Airbus A320. This one just arrived from Charlotte. And just because it's right here, US Airways Airbus A321 is going to Charlotte as well. Where else? Then this A319, this one will head off to Pittsburgh. I was wrong. I was wrong just looking at this list I made. They do go to Pittsburgh as well. It says American, but it's operated by US Airways for the time being. The repainted US Airways planes are being operated by US Airways for for a while now. Like in whatever, I know for a while, until the merger goes into full effect, they're still operated by US Airways. And US Airways CRJ 700, and this one is gonna head off to Raleigh-Durham. And alright, we'll move on. And this is supposed to represent Delta and US Airways' terminal at LaGuardia, since Delta has their own terminal, and then the former US Airways terminal is like shared with Delta and US now. And then Delta also has the Marine Air Terminal, where they fly the shuttle routes out of. And so that's what this section is meant to represent, Delta and US Airways. And then over here, the main terminal at LaGuardia, the main concourse. And Virgin America. They have like 3 or 4 flights daily on the 319 and 1 in the 320. So since I have a 320, Virgin America 320, and this will head off to Dallas Love Field. JetBlue Airbus A321. This one's gonna head off. This one's headed off to Fort Lauderdale. Personally seen this airplane at LaGuardia too. I have it on video. Check it out. U.S. Air. United 757-200. And this one's headed off to Denver. If I'm reading that right, KDN, yeah, Denver. All right, United Airbus A319. That one's headed off to Houston. And man, I'm tired of reaching over here. Then we have American Airlines. It's a sad thing that they don't use their MD-80s anymore out of LaGuardia. I miss these planes. They're noisy, but I love them still. But American MD-80, and this one's gonna head off to Chicago O'Hare. Then we have an American 737-800, and this one's headed off to DFW. And American, another 738 in the new colors, and this one's gonna head off to MIA. Yeah, MIA. And that is all the destinations American goes to from LaGuardia. Well, you know, year round. Seasonal, they do Fort Lauderdale or some place in Florida. I think it's Fort Lauderdale. But there you go. That's the update. Pretty damn short. I don't have that many models for our 100% LaGuardia Airport, but that's not what I've been collecting for. I've been collecting for both JFK and LaGuardia. In the future, yes, Delta. I'm trying to get more Delta planes. That's my short-term goal right now in collecting. Just getting more Deltas. But as I always say at the end of the updates, any questions, comments, concerns, do you like the video, do you not, what you like about it, what you don't like, any general comments, and I'll try to get to them. You know, if they you know, need a response, you know, if you just want to say great video, great, that doesn't need a response, but thank you for saying it. Truly, thank you. And, yeah, other than that, thank you for watching the update. I'll leave you on this shot of this Delta 764. Which is an amazing airplane. I love it. And until next video, I will see you next time.